Welcome to another video working on the wagon, on the old ERF of mine. I'm not gonna lie, I'm completely lost off where I am. Just finished doing a big job on an Iveco, which will become the channel soon. I have now got all the materials for building the back end from Metals for You. I'll put that into the video now, or in a couple seconds, where I'll get the delivery. It's being so spitty batty at the minute, I don't know where I am. I like to be able to get a day on it and crack on, but weather recently hasn't allowed it. I've also got a Beefy flap, woohoo, and fronts. So I'm going to try get the front finished before I move on to the back of the wagon. Hopefully I'm going to start making the rear bumper, because I want to make the rear bumper so I can get the rear flap on. First off, I want to finish what I haven't finished up here. So sides are in. I haven't even looked at getting the bushes for the carb mounts yet. I really need to, but I haven't. There is some wiring I need to finish on here, where I put the strobes through. What else have I got to do? Badges on, and I've also just painted these strips. Slightly different from the plan, but you'll see that in a minute. Oh, and I also need to get the end caps for the end caps. So, without further ado, let's crack on. But first, I put in the order arriving from Metals for You. This one's just turned up. Oh yeah! Right, let's go through the stuff I've just got from Metals for You for the ERF. So we've got this. This is the alley checker plate, which is going to be making the A-frame. I'm not going to lie, it's a lot bigger than I thought it was when I measured it, but it'll make it look really cool. This is the alley plate for smooth A plate for making the wing infills. Alley checker plate for making the catwalk and in front infill. Alley checker plate for making rear chassis infill. Dutch rear bumper. This is the alley for making the Dutch rear bumper. That's the box section for making the Dutch rear bumper. And the stainless steel strip is there as well. So that's going to be used for fitting the Beefy flap when that comes. This long one is alley here for making the edges on the wing infills. Big pieces of angle for making the brackets up for the Dutch rear bumper. And this is all the steel bits of box sections that I have for making up the rear A-frame. Also I've got to put the interior back together. Still out from when I made my adjustable smoke switch. Right, so let's find... Ooh, also I've just had a delivery, and I literally just remembered. It came yesterday. That was a bit hard. I got this delivery yesterday, and I put it in here for safekeeping. This is from Grassroots Agri. He runs Barney Castle Truck Show, and he also runs a site called Grassroots Agri. But first off, I want to get into here. I know there's something I've actually ordered, and he's also sent me some goodies, because I'm going to try and help them. I'm going to help promote them a bit, because if I can help people, I like to help people. Why not? I've got a good audience here. I've got you got a good audience. So if I can help other people out, I'm happy to help. It's all about give and take, and too many people are all about take nowadays. If you run a business, you'll know exactly what I mean. Phoney out. I need a new phone as well. I've got a line doing my screen. My phone is twisted. Don't know how. I think it's just from putting it in my pocket all the time. Moving the boot. Let's get it. Ooh. And I forgot. Let's have a look in here. And I forgot to start recording. Really awkward to do one-handed. Ooh, a hoodie. I'm not gonna lie, I can see Kimmy pinching that because it's yellow. Kimmy's favourite colour is yellow. Ooh, what's all this? I got a dock! Yes! That's a proper cool, that's going on my dash table. That is a cool dock. And then I've got in here, whoop, I forgot to show you guys, haven't I? So I've got too loud, too bad. Audi, keep on trucking. Happy days. And a couple others. So he's given us some good stickers there. He's given us Grassroots Agri and a rubber duck, a tang rubber duck. Ooh, this is a nice hoodie. Shame about there's a Scania on the back of it. It's a shame about the Scania. It's not an ERF, mate. Ooh. Yeah. I like this. I like the design of it. Shoots, I agree. I can genuinely see Kimmy pinching this because her favourite colour is yellow. On the back, probably put these on. These are going to go on the step boxes. Also, if anyone wants my hoodies, these ones, let us know because I've still got to stock them under the bed. Oh hey! What am I doing? What should I do first? Start by finishing the jobs I've finished. Let's start by finishing the jobs that I need to finish, and doing the jobs I need to do next. So I've got the strobes wire back in. I didn't bother filming that. It was actually a case of putting some plugs back on. The badges, just cleaned off all the tape off the back of the badges. So I've been under the wagon filming it all off camera because otherwise you'd be sitting watching me for about 45 minutes thinking and looking, getting up, getting down, getting up, getting down, getting up, getting down, getting up, getting down, figuring out where things are going to be. And this is where I figured out this is obviously my bracket, which at the minute looks awful, but I'll fix that soon. This is my mud flap, the outer. And what I'm doing is I've just marked up where I want it. I'm going to have it, I've figured out roughly where I would like the thing to sit. A lot of people run theirs in line with the two spots. Now I'm going to run mine slightly off center, so mine comes out to about, instead of like one side it'll just be off center. It might, to me, running them in line with spots I think is slightly too central to the wagon, but if I run them about half an inch to an inch off center, it gives it that nice look of it's a little bit wider, lower, and also covers some more of the steer tire. So that's what I'm going to do. So I made my brackets. I'm just knocking the holes through for the first mud flap. Using my hole punch. This makes life a billion. Phone ringer. Read that in a minute. That was just Ryan. Ryan, if you're watching, hello. Ryan with a Ford. He's got a Ford Alpha with an M11 Cummins in it, and he's just messaged us because I was helping him out with some bits, some information. These tools, these hole punches, make life a billion times easier for knocking holes in. Fitting holes into rubber, leather, stuff like that. Just make sure you do it onto a piece of wood or something, otherwise you blunt them and then they're knackered. Just trying to cut through these with a Stein knife or a drill or something. Look at them, man. Look at them clean, super clean holes. 8mm, so 8mm stainless Allen bolts literally slot in. They do when it's square. Look at that. Perfection. So now I just got to put that on. And I'm in two minds whether I put it on now. I think I will. Because I want to get them on. But I also want to clean and paint these. So what I might do is I just loosely bolt it all up for the minute. Get them in place, and then when I'm finished this video, I'll take them back off. Let's go get this on the wagon. Right, that will do for the minute. Go back out. Hunky dory that, man. Front flaps are on and it looks awesome. I'm well happy with it. They're not bolted up properly, as you know, because I need to take the brackets off and paint them. Blast and paint them. I might even powder coat them. I don't know, it depends what I'm doing next week. But they do look awesome. Look at that. I'm well happy. So, I've got a list here. This is just my to-do job today. This is me today's jobs. Trying to finish the jobs so I can start the big jobs. Which is going to be, ideally, I wanted to be making a rear bumper today, but when I've got a load of things lying half done, finish the half done jobs before you start another job. Otherwise you end in a great big hole. Done that before. So I've got wire strobes in, that one's done. Front mud flaps, that's done. Badges, that's done. Refit interior, that's next on the job. Then night heater. Night heater's sitting in that box right there. Fitting these is always a pain because it's all plastic. You're terrified about damaging it. And then also lining them all, everything up to fit over the gaps and keep the wiring in the right place. Yeah. I will let you in the secret as well. I was planning on having a 3-spoke steering wheel in it. I know a lot of people don't like them. I like them. So, I was going to get one done. What I was going to do, in fact I'll stick you there. Grab that screwdriver, that's hurt my shoulder. I really need to get my shoulder seen too. Grab them screws. But yeah, so what I was planning on doing was I was going to get a 3-spoke steering wheel off the internet, and a pal of mine, Lucas Pattinson, he's really good at machining, and we're what? Oh, why is there something in my eye? That's unpleasant. That was unpleasant. That was weird, wasn't it? Bloody wind. He's really good at machining, so what we were going to do was we were going to either make a boss kit, or we were just going to figure it out as we went along. It was actually ordered on New Year's Day when I was sitting on the computer. And I waited, and I waited, and I waited, and I waited a bit longer. Never turned up. So that idea's been knocked on the head for a while. I like the 3 spokes in old school stuff as well, because it's an old school thing. I would love a nice 3-spoke, same size as this, not a massive pirate ship steering wheel. That idea's gone out the window for the minute. Next job, night heater. It's the only job. I mean, this is there under the drill. It's the only real job I've got left to do on the job list today. Now, I know it's a Chinese diesel heater and not a Webasto. The Webasto is the original one that came in the wagon, but it's a 30-year-old heater. It doesn't work. I've spent more fixing that one than I have, or trying to fix this one, than I have buying this whole kit. So it is what it is. Just gonna see if I can figure out wiring it in quickly and fitting it up. Might get it done today. Might not, depends on how the job goes. Progress for the night heater. Got the night heater out, I've got the plate out. This is what the night heater sits on. This one's the Webasto obviously, and as I just said, the intake and the exhaust pipes on this are smaller than the ones on the new Chinese diesel heater. I'll cut the bolts with the bracket. Still really kind of good I can't use this, if I'm honest. There was another reason that I worked out that I wouldn't be able to use it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use it, bolt it in like that. If I want to do, I just take this plate out, get access to everything as it sits underneath, easy peasy. Now my next thing is, my monkey's not going to let me put it back together as it sits. I might blast and paint it. Blast and paint it or blast and powder coat it. I've got some powder coating to do next week, which then obviously means I can't carry on with this today. I can get it set up so I can get it to work, but then it's all going to be coming back out again. Oh, what do I do? I can't. My monkey will not let me put this back in. So I'm going to leave this out. What I'm going to do is take this over. Actually, I don't even need that. I'm going to go over to the wagon. This is the wiring loom. This is how simple it is, right? This is the whole wiring loom. I've got 2 wires to connect. 2. I have butchered the wiring loom of the new heater. I figured out I could just cut it down and use what I needed to use, put the fuse in, power into it. This one's for the fuel pump. I'll cut that and connect it to the original fuel pump wiring here, because I don't need to worry about that. And then Richard did say that for some reason his fuel pump, it wouldn't work with the fuel pump, the original fuel pump, and he had to put the fuel pump in off this. Like, it comes with the kit, so I might have to look at that. Put the control box in, control unit on, and I've got power to it.
Start heating. Fuel pump disconnected.
And it already tells you there, the fuel pump's disconnected. Already, like I literally just put it in, fuel pump disconnected. Huh. Turn it off.
Stop heating.
Yep, stop
Thanks
eating.
for using. I wish you a safe journey.
So now I've just got to figure out where to put this. Well, I'm not going to get that finished today, as I said earlier in the video, to be fair, because the plate needs blasted and painted. I'm not going to finish that today. I've still got to put the fuel pump in because for some reason Richard Jackson had the same problem, and I've got the same problem where it won't use the original fuel pump. I think it's because internally it's got a voltage dropper, so it drops it from 24 volt to 12 volt, and the new pump has 12 volt written on it. So I'm wondering whether, obviously being a wagon on 24 volt, original pump's 24 volt. To change it, I've got to get the carb up. It's in the chassis rail behind the front wheel, so that's not getting done today either. And it's getting a bit cold and dark now. The sun's going down. It's 5:30 on a Saturday. I had a good day though. So what I'm going to do is call it a day for this video. I'm not going to. I've only just got a blast and powder. I'll paint this next week. I'll probably do it on Monday. A fuel pump to fit, and then that's it. And what I'm planning on is just getting them done as and when I can. Just crack on, get them done. And when I come back to you, you'll see it all done, dusted, hunky-dory, working in the next video. And in the next video, with starting the work on the back end. This video has obviously been finishing the half-done jobs. Front mud flaps on. I've got the strobes back in the grill. I've got badges back on the grill. It's those big. Oh, I've got the interior back together. Not put the mats in because, as I said before, I want to clean this up. I'm going to paint it again, make it look nice. I let off a little bit early there, didn't I? Next video, we're starting making the back end up. Using those materials I got from Metals For You. I've already been using my tape measure today. My Metals For You tape measure. And I'm going to be making up, I think I'm going to start with the back end, making the Dutch rear bumper. Because I want to get it made so I can get the mud flap off the floor. Because, look at it, it's been on the floor for a day, 2 days, it's filthy already. Can't wait to get stuck into it, making all these goodies for the back. It's going to be great. And again, thank you for Metals For You for supplying the materials to do it. Without them, it wouldn't be possible at the minute. Massive help. How good does she look? I'm over the moon with that. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. And end, some black smoke, because why not? Thanks, and ta-ra for now.